Hello, mamas. Welcome to the Mami Collective podcast. Okay, it's for the badass moms who are juggling careers, kids, and, everything in between, because it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. My name is Paulina, and if you know me, hello, how you doing? If you don't, it is so nice to meet you. I am a radio host in Chicago, a little media girly, and I am on the 103.5 Kiss FM morning show, The Fred Show. I also do host another podcast with my girl Tati, and that one is called Never Too Shy. I also hosted a podcast for 8 years called Unentitled, and that is the rebrand of Unentitled, is this, the Mami Collective podcast. As you know or may not know, I became a mom. I can't even talk. That's how tired I am. I became a mom 5 months ago. Crazy, almost 6. And I was supposed to be on this, kick of getting this podcast launched before she was born. But that's okay. Us moms, we fucking do everything. We do it all. So that's why I'm doing this. And I'm just making sure that I am, introducing this in the best way that I can, because I'm nervous. I'm excited. Obviously, this is a very new space for me, as you can tell, because clearly I know I yap for a living, but I'm not familiar with being a mom. I mean, it's my first time. It's my first rodeo. So bear with me. I'm excited to introduce you to this podcast. Listen, I just want to create a platform for the working mom, right? And the working mom who's just trying to kind of stay sane, stay caffeinated, stay informed, all that good stuff. So let's start with the basics of what is the Mami Collective, okay? So glad you asked. It's a space that I've created for all moms, but especially for you working mamas out there like myself. That is what I know. That is what I am. We're out here really just doing it all and making it look really good on Instagram, okay, or TikTok. I just want to be so transparent with my experience as a mom, as a working mom. So that's literally why I'm here, and that's literally why I'm doing this. And I'm excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited. So just bear with me. So, if you're a CEO or the CEO of your household, which, if we're going to be for fucking real, that's a hard job. So let's be real. Then this platform is for you. And I'm super excited, okay? Because I'm going to be real too. I'm really tired of hearing the whole working mom versus stay-at-home mom debate. I'm tired of it. Don't care to debate in it. Not even going to do it, okay? How about this? Let's just do this. Moms are magical. Period, poo. Period. End of story. Mic drop. All that good stuff, okay? So I just want to create this space for us moms who are truly just doing it all. Because a lot of moms that I know are doing it all. And motherhood looks so different for everybody. Like, I know the moms who work the 9 to 5. I know the moms who work the early shift, like myself, and they get home before noon. I know the stay-at-home moms who are thriving on social media, making a career out of it, or starting a business. Our entrepreneurs literally are running their own business. A lot of small business owners that are moms, and I love it. So again, motherhood looks so different. So if you're out here comparing yourself to any other mom, I'm begging you right now to please stop. Please stop. You're doing amazing. And I never realized how much I needed to hear those words until I became a mom. You're doing amazing. And I fucking mean that. So congratulations. So what kind of topics are we going to dive into on this podcast, okay? That's a really great question, because I want to talk about everything, like literally everything. Work-life balance, okay? Basically how to survive the circus without losing your mind. That's a huge topic as a mom, right? Work-life balance, not even as a mom, as a woman, as a person. But, being a mom, adding that to your resume, I'm trying to figure out, how can we do all of this? How can we make this all work? And then obviously I want to talk about self-care as a mom, what you can do, how to lock. It's not about locking yourself in the bathroom for 5 minutes before anyone finds you. Like, I want to dive more into that. I want to talk about mom guilt. We all have that. We all have it. I've had it before I even gave birth when I was pregnant. I literally had mom guilt. So I want to dive all into that as well. I want to talk about career advice because a lot of us moms, especially if we're working, like we still are trying to grow, whether it's our brand or trying to go up the corporate ladder. Some of you baddies, corporate baddies might be doing that. I want to talk about that. So how to navigate promotions while you're a mom, because if you don't know, I'm telling you now, it's so much more difficult. So much more difficult. And I'm going to dive into that with a bunch of different guests that I'm going to have on this podcast, and they'll better explain to you why it's so difficult. But being a mom really takes a toll on everything, your body, but also on your career. So, why we're not getting promoted, salary negotiations, right? How to stay professional when you're running on literally 3 hours of sleep. We've all been there, moms. And of course, dry shampoo, because I can see it in my hair sometimes. I go to work and I'm like, I can see the white stuff in my hair because I literally just sprayed dry shampoo. I want to talk about, like I said, career stuff, real life parenting moments. I want to dive into that as well, because there's so many things and solicited, unsolicited advice that moms will give you. And I definitely want to dive into that. But my whole thing too is you're not going to just hear me yapping. You're going to hear a lot of different guests on the podcast. You're going to hear from a ton of different moms. And I'm so excited because the lineup I've got is, I don't know, to me it's amazing. But I'm going to chat with other moms, how they've navigated, their careers while being a mother, what they've done. I also want to talk to a fertility specialist. I'm going to have them on as well, to kind of dive into what that looks like, right? While you're still working and you're trying to get pregnant, you're trying to start your family, and your journey just is a little bit different. I'm going to talk all about that as well. And I'm going to, we're going to talk about, not me, but my guest is going to talk about a sex therapist is coming on. She'll be able to talk about intimacy, sex after kids, right? Married, not married, but you got a kid. What about the bedroom? That's important stuff. So we're going to cover that too. So literally, as you can see, everything: work-life balance, mom guilt, career advice. We're going to talk to a fertility specialist. We're going to talk to everybody, small business owners, how to create a career. If maybe, let's just say you've been in the parenting game for a hot minute, but you want to launch a small business, you want to go back into the workforce. I'm covering all of that because these are important topics, especially if you're a mom. They're important. Postpartum, I'm definitely diving into that because that is a whole series of its own. And I'm looking forward to really opening that door and chatting, with professionals who are not only going to give advice and share their stories, but they're going to make you feel seen. They're going to make you feel heard. And I like it. So I want you guys to share this podcast with a friend. I'm really excited to launch this finally. I want to just talk about everything: motherhood, careers, everything in between. I want you to laugh, vent, hit me up at Paulina Roe on Instagram anytime. And hopefully this podcast helps you learn a little something, or at least share a little something with someone else, another mom. So if you know a mom that is maybe struggling right now, or a mom that is going through it, tell her she's doing amazing. Tell her she's doing amazing. Don't laugh at me. But one of my psychics that I see two of them. One told me that everybody is doing the best they can at this very moment, even the people that you think aren't. And I couldn't agree more. We are all doing the very best we can in this exact moment. So you're doing amazing. And a lot of this will pass. And I'm slowly seeing that be true. As time goes, my daughter is 5.5 months and she's getting bigger. A lot of moments are passing that were once hard. They were difficult. So I just want to be your mom friend, your mom friend. I want to be your work mom friend, whatever you want to be. I want to be that for you. I want to be your support system. I want to be your village, because this shit takes a village. So I want to be a part of your village. That's all I'm trying to say. So definitely no judgment here. Okay. We're just a collective of moms doing our thing. Like I said, the best way we know how. So subscribe, follow, like I said, send this to another mom who might need a little I don't know if I want to call it sass, but just who needs to hear it like it freaking is, like literally how it is. Send this to that mom, because trust me, we all need it sometimes. And I'm so excited. Like I said, hit me up at Paulina Roe on Instagram. Hit me up at my DMs. I do respond. Or hello, Mami Collective at gmail.com. If you want to, pitch yourself to be on the podcast. If you want to, nominate someone to be on the podcast, be like, hey, I know this awesome mom and I want, you to meet her and share her story. I would love to. So please hit me up. And yeah, I'm excited to chat more and do this damn thing with you guys, okay? Because every day is something new in this house, is what I say. It's always something new. It's a fun journey that I'm on with being a new mom, but it is hard. It is hard. So I'm going to catch you guys next time. I want everybody to remember that you're crushing it, and I mean that shit, okay? Even if your laundry says otherwise, which I'm talking to myself as I'm looking at laundry, it's all good, okay? So hit me up. Let's stay connected at Paulina Roe on Instagram, Mami Collective on Instagram too, and we'll talk again soon. All right? Thank you.